Hey Rachel, how was your Thanksgiving break?
It was great. I had 2 Thanksgivings.
You too, I had 3. Where all
Wow.
did you have to go?
I went down the road to my grandma's house, and then we went clear to Cameron.
Wow.
But we had a lot of food, a lot of family time.
That's cool. Yeah, on actual Thanksgiving, we had 2 different Thanksgivings, and they were both in St. Joe, so we didn't have
Wow.
to travel a whole
Yeah.
lot. But then Saturday, we had to go to Norburn. It's like
Oh.
2 hours south of here, so we
Wow.
got down there.
That's a long trip.
Yeah, it was, but it was fun.
It was a nice break, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Get out of the classroom for a
Yeah,
while.
the kids are all with their parents.
Yeah, are you excited for Christmas break?
Oh yeah, I am, but I know they'll be super hyper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of material to cover in the next 2 weeks.
For sure.
It's going to be stressful.
Yeah, but then we'll have a whole, 2-3 weeks. So
Yeah,
a
it'll
little
be
break.
awesome. So how have you been doing in this unit?
I thought the kids were doing really well in the activities, but then we got this data back from the tests, and they did not do well at all.
Yeah, I agree. I was just going to bring up that our learning target for this unit was to identify the purpose of the Constitution and to state the main purposes of the Declaration of Independence.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 3 I can statements that I used.
Mm-hmm.
I can give examples of an amendment. I can identify why the Declaration of Independence is important and why it was written. And I also had, I can identify when and where the Declaration of Independence was written. So I don't know, what I can statements did you use?
I actually use those I can statements as well, and I noticed that my kids only got 25% of them answered correctly on that. I can give examples of an amendment, and 25% got I can identify why the Declaration of Independence is important and why it was written.
Yeah, I only had 20% that got the first I can statement correct, so I can give examples of an amendment.
Okay.
So, just a little bit less than you, but still not a great amount for either of us.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really good.
And I had, actually, none of my students got the second one right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, we really need to focus on that one. So,
Yeah,
what
for
did you
sure.
do to teach it?
We actually did this little activity where they broke into groups and they kind of got informed on that subject,
Yeah.
of each of the documents,
Yeah.
and they became experts on it and stuff. And so I thought it worked really well and that they were getting the information, but I don't know if the test was just presented in a different way that they weren't clicking with it, but
Yeah.
it was not good.
I think maybe our question wasn't written in a way that they could understand. We weren't very specific, and with them only being in 3rd grade, they need it pretty much clear in how we want it presented. So maybe if we take a look at the question, I give you a copy of the test.
Yep.
So number 22, name 2 amendments and explain what they are about. I just feel like maybe that wasn't clear on what they were supposed to do.
Yeah. I was thinking earlier that maybe we should do, they had to do 2 amendments from the Bill of Rights because those were covered more, just choosing 2. They might have been a little confused.
Yeah.
And it would be easier to pull from something they had talked about a lot more.
Yeah.
So maybe we can change that for this next test.
I did feel like we spent a lot of time on the Bill of Rights.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we should cut down a little on that, maybe a day, and start earlier.
I like that, yeah. So they can
yeah.
Be more on the Constitution and Declaration because they didn't.
They didn't do so well on that.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know. We could also. I thought we got 100% accuracy in my class on the last I can statement, which was identifying when and where the Declaration of Independence was written.
Mine got 100% on that as well, too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So they're understanding parts of the Declaration of Independence, just not fully of why it was there and why it happened.
Yeah.
So maybe, I know for when and where we did a little activities, little mini lessons to where they weren't spending the whole class time on the Declaration of Independence. They were spending maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And since they are young, I think that really helps with their concentration. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
They didn't seem to be as distracted. They actually would focus and do the activity for 5 to 10 minutes because they knew they weren't going to have to be doing so many worksheets on it for 20, 25 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I like that a lot. Maybe you could come in and do some of those mini activities with my kids.
Okay. Yeah, when I take my kids to specials, I can head on over to yours and present it to them, see how they feel about it. I mean, my kids really liked it. I have a lot of boys in my class this year, and they're really rambunctious.
Yeah,
so
I bet.
5 to 10 minutes is about all they can focus on. And
okay.
so I think it's worked out. We've done a lot with other subjects with that too. So I think it's been a pretty good tactic.
Yeah, one thing I was thinking to myself as I looked at this, when I broke them into the 3 documents, I was thinking maybe I should have them do all 3 documents, and then they can compare answers with other groups, so that they're getting like information from all 3. Because I think what happened was they scored on the one section, they scored high because they had studied it, but they need more time with the other 2 documents. So I think that would help a lot too. Yeah,
I agree. I think that's great. Maybe you could come in and talk to my kids about breaking into groups and doing that. I think they would like that. Yeah. And we can incorporate the mini lesson into that. Only do it for about 5 to 10 minutes. And throughout the week, I think they would really start understanding.
I like that. One thing I noticed was that they, like, even your students as well, that they know the vocabulary. Yeah. Like, in the they did matching very well. They knew those questions. But they're not getting the, like, main idea, like, why it's so important. And that's what we really want them to grasp, is why this was formed. So I think when we do our mini activities and this breaking up, that we have things that make them focus on the importance of it. I agree. Maybe our SMART goal for this next test will be, by the end of this document unit, that 80% of our 3rd graders will be able to state the importance. Maybe we'll put more questions in the test. Yeah. The importance.
I think so. Instead of just memorizing vocab, I think that would be a lot better. Because they need to know the importance of it as well, not just the definition.
Yeah. I like that.
So I'll try these things out. But I think we should meet up again to compare our data.
Definitely.
And see how it worked out and compared to our SMART goal.
What day works best for you in the week?
I'm free Tuesdays and Wednesdays at about 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock? Yeah. Let's do Tuesdays at 4. So do you want to do in 3 weeks so we have a chance to implement
I think that's good. Especially since we're doing more than one topic. We can spend about a week on each
document. I like that a lot.
And then test them again and compare our data. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
I'll see you then.
We'll try it out.